Hey, welcome back everybody. Got a little bit of time in the evening, so figured might as well just record some Eiyuu Senki while I got the time, maybe about an hour or so. Probably get like 4 videos up. Okay, so let's go ahead and end the turn here. Hey, it's Babylon. Hammurabi, you're so funny. You and your punishments. In any case, so, we gotta do all the shit ton of events. Maybe we can get the invasion of Britain done while I'm in this recording session. Who knows? In any case, let's do some of these. Let's do Balin's events first. I forgot to fucking micromanage my items. Whatever. So, as the dialogue here reminds you, Chang'an is the first city where you actually fight Balin when she's mind controlled. Your strength defies common sense. So she's here helping out because she, obviously if you remember, she was responsible for attacking the city while she was, under the influence, so to speak. So, to make up for that, she's here. Balin still has trouble with the main protagonist because obviously Chihaya was the one who knocked her pennant out. So who the hell are you? Okay, whatever. So, all the moves that you saw Balin have in her form as Dark Balin, she loses all those, but through her character event, she gains them back. I wonder actually if Balin starts with her hero skill. Yeah, she does. So, she was just missing Berserk. She starts with the hero skill, so that's nice. Okay, let's see what else. We could do Nostradamus' events, I guess. Okay, so as I said, the knights are actually helping out. Nostradamus is supposed to be one of those doujinshi writing people in this world, so she's having a convention in Paris. Here's a CG of her. She doesn't look too happy though, even though she's actually enjoying her time here. The CG I think she could have done a little bit better, because this CG makes it look like Nostradamus isn't really liking this. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't like this, but yeah. It turned into an autograph signing halfway through. She says she can get ideas just by looking at the main character. Yeah. So Nostradamus is extremely popular in the EU. Hey, Sibylline books. So you gain one brave every single turn, just like the other one. But I think this item actually works properly. The problem with the other item that was kind of like this but give you 3 brave is that for some reason it doesn't work. With this one, this item actually does. I don't know if it's a glitch, but maybe I'm just not using it properly. Let's go ahead and check out that item. So, typically speaking, we want to use it on someone who's really fast. Michelangelo's really fast, so we could probably give it to her. Who else is really fast? Marco Polo is also really fast, but the problem with Marco Polo is that she dies. She has a very high chance of dying. So Nostradamus 9 frickin' speed should have that. Do we even have that item though? The one that gives you 3 brave per turn? Let's see. We might. Brave 2 every turn. Who has this actually? I can't see your face. God damn it. Maybe Montezuma. Who knows? Oh yeah, Montezuma does have it. Okay. So we'll save it here. And let's see, we'll do Galileo's events. So, obviously, knowing Galileo, she's gonna climb a really big mountain to take a look at the moon, sun, whatever, what have you. So she's now studying the sun. Blah, blah, blah. So, now that we completed Galileo's events, you actually get this. Or maybe we haven't complete... No, we should have, because it said Blossom into Love, so that usually signifies the end of the events. Almagest gave 1 brave at the start of the battle, which is always very nice. It's not as good as gain 1 brave at every single turn, but it's nice. Okay, so we can put that on. We can actually put that on anyone because it's just straight up gives you 1 brave at the end of, beginning of the turn, so it doesn't really matter who we give it to. It's always gonna proc. For now, we could give it to probably someone we deploy a lot. Like, I'm thinking Ishikawa Goemon. She already has 2 items though, so that's not really necessary. Let's see, who's someone we deploy a lot? Archimedes we deploy a lot, so we might as well give it to her, I guess, right? Okay. We should while we're here, we should also micromanage some of our items here. So, give her this, and Lubu also lost a lot of troops, so let's go ahead and give her this. Would have liked to give her the 50% one, but we already used up the person who was doing that, so who has that item. So. It's not a Western I've ever seen. So they're just screwing around in New York, Chicago, wherever they are. And we get 75k from that, so that's nice. End the turn. Here we go. May as well save it again. Kaboom. Now we'll micromanage our items properly this time. Give her this. Let's see, Ishikawa Goemon needs some healing, so give her that. Lubu, we'll give her the 50 to 30% one. Mordred's okay-ish. I don't really need to worry. I guess we'll give Soma to Marco Polo. She's not really holding anything at the moment. Alright. Save it again. And let's do these last few missions here. Let's do Faust. So Faust, like any mad scientist slash doctor slash alchemist, if they existed in real life, is extremely messy. The Mephisto, the Faust demon. He might actually secretly be a masochist, but put too much pain and he won't like it. Okay, blah 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 blah. Damned, just like Nostradamus. Faust isn't really that great in this game, which is unfortunate because she looks like a good character or a good hero, but she's not. Like, she doesn't have any special skills is her main problem. Actually, let me take a look at her stats. Like, her stats are, I guess, nice. She's really strong, and she has a lot of troops to begin with. But, you know, this is a pretty meh, you know, a moveset. Like, there's no hero skill. All these I don't really care for. Maybe you guys might like these moves. I don't, because they don't deal any direct damage, and I don't give a shit about luck, because they're always gonna crit anyway. So why even bother? Curse I rarely use, unless, you know, because it's a random attribute, so I don't know. I have no prediction over. You know, I have no control over. You know, what stat gets debuffed. And damned is basically the same thing, but I guess it's a little bit stronger because it's -3 instead of just -2. But all in all, it's just like kind of like, whatever, right? And Misfortune is basically the same. It's like, I don't really care. Okay, the ultimate model. Let's go ahead and do this. Michelangelo. I think there should be an HCG or an HCG here, because the dialogue says there's a shirtless Michelangelo, but because, you know, there's her sprite is just this, they don't show anything. So it's really strange that the game actually depicts Michelangelo in this sense. won't ever understand. Maybe it's just this historical joke that maybe I don't understand because I'm not a Renaissance historian specialist. I never really studied the Renaissance in too much depth, to know if there's a backstory behind this. But oh well. So I think Michelangelo learned her hero skill. I think it was. Let's actually go ahead and check out Eternal Skill. It empties the enemy's brave gauge. So this is you know, it's situational, but obviously if you have, you know, if the enemy has a full brave meter, then you just boom, eternal figure, instantly all gone. So this could save your hide once in a while if there's someone who's about to land or about to use a hero skill. But again, it's very situational. Consider yourself lucky if you ever manage to, you know, do that or complete that or, you know, pull it off. Okay, so now we're doing another event mission here, and the reason why we couldn't invade Britain and we went down to find Merlin after first is that London is surrounded by all these big whirlpools that are set up around England to, you know, deter invaders. So now that we have Merlin, she's going to go ahead and lift up she's going to lift the magic from the whirlpools. Yeah, that's what I do. So now we got a little passageway to London here. Britannia started moving, so now they were always hostile, but now that we have a direct you know, path to London, they're gonna start attacking now. So since we can actually attack them, let's go ahead and do so. Make sure we've got enough. I'm pretty sure London has a defense setup. Yeah. So we'll just attack once. Merlin. Lancelot comes in just to say, just don't expect much from the food. She has nightmares about British cuisine. Okay. So this is very strange in that the enemy side gets all these buffs, except they never use it. But hey, we'll take it, right? Okay. Deploy Chihaya because, you know, we can. We'll actually deploy Yoshitsuna as well, because if we manage to land her hero skill, she's going to do tons of damage. I kind of wish I had... oh, great. Percival's right here. Yeah. Archimedes as well. We will put a Lancer unit. Alexander, maybe? Like that. Or we won't. I don't want to put a Lancer unit up in front because these two melees are gonna rip him a new one. We could put in Cambyses. The problem is that while she's really tanky, she doesn't do a lot of damage. Whatever. We may as well. Suffer -1 defense. That'll help a little bit too. And finally, we have to put someone here who's really, really tanky. Preferably Swordswoman. We could go for a Balin. Because why not, right? The problem is she only has 3 defense, so she's not our most suitable person here. I kind of want to deploy Charlemagne, but we can't use her courage, so that won't really be an optimal usage. We'll put in Joan of Arc here, so she can tank. And we get 1 brave at the end, start of the battle because of Archimedes' item. Okay, we will not attack the 2 Malians. Instead, we're going to wail away at the Lancer unit in order to gain brave for ourselves. This should do a lot of damage. Nice, 2.4k. Percival. I wonder if I should do this. If I do this, though, they're gonna gain hella brave. Like they could get 4 brave from this easily. Oh, I'm so tempted though. Nah, we're going to refrain. Just gonna kill the Lancer unit first. So they have no excuse. They have no business using their hero skills. So that being said, they are gaining brave quite quickly, considering they just got 2 crits in a fucking row. Defense down on these 2, I suppose. Sure, why not? They're in a position where if they lose any more brave or any more defense, it's gonna really hurt them. Ow, that hurt. At least we're getting a lot of brave from them. What is with these people getting crits every single fucking time? We could use quick time here. Not that I think it'll do much. Yeah, it's not. Thankfully, Archimedes has really high defense. Ooh, if we use Grand Crush, you can actually attack all these guys at once. Cool, let's do that. It won't do too much damage, but hey, it'll be something. 767, that's decent damage. That's their... They've attacked how many times, and they've gotten crits how many times? Now that they've advanced, I can't use this hero skill anymore, which is complete ass. Chihaya will go next, so... Let's see, if I use that... Percival's sequence won't be able to reach all the way over here. That's kind of bad. So I suppose it doesn't matter. Just go ahead and buster this bitch. Wrecked. 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 So yeah, so they're perfectly centered right between them. And plus, let's see, who's gonna go? Pedibus has armored shells, so she's going to absolutely destroy Cambyses. Meaning that, let's see here. I suppose the only thing we can do is advance. That being said, Yoshitsune is gonna get absolutely crushed. And Pedibus is gonna have enough brave to use armored shells, so that means Cambyses is also fucking deader than dead. That actually kind of barely killed her. So. Long shot, maybe? Sure, why not? Nice. Got our brave back. We'll use sequence on this girl. I wonder if this will kill. Because she's standing on a defense up square. Yeah, it didn't kill. But it's alright, because Chihaya can just use Sumogari no Tachi a second time and then wreck these bitches. So this wasn't a hard battle, but it was a really costly one. Thankfully, we have our items to rely upon to heal them, so it's not that too big of a deal. Cool. Okay, so we managed to break down their first set of defenses. Next battle, we'll actually be able to capture London. Okay, second event, another pre-turn event here. I wonder what this is. Ah. Cool. Ooh, okay. So if we do Kojiro's next mission, then we will be able to unlock the hero skill, I believe. Okay. Britannia is not invading. So, we're going to cut the video here. Next time, we will do some more of our events here and see if we can't capture London.